Uh, Another good win for us. I really liked the way we played for most of the game. That little stretch in the fourth quarter was disappointing with some defensive lapses, but thought we responded well the last couple minutes to pull away. I thought we did a good job on LeBron. He had 35 and 14. I thought Farouk and Evan and Mo made him work for tough shots, but he's an outstanding player, and he's a handful in transition, forced him to make tough shots, and he did. I thought Mo and Chief both had a very good game at both ends of the court. Mo's energy, alertness on defense, deflections, they both made threes, so it was, all around, it was a very good win for us. Brooke, do you have anything?
Do you feel like you frustrated their defense tonight a little bit?
I don't know. They're without their big guys. It's kind of a unique. It's different scoring against them. Early on they were doubling, and we were doing a good job of passing. We had a lot of assists tonight, which was good to see. But when they have a small lineup, they do a lot of switching. They doubled early, so we had to make good reads. But I don't know about necessarily frustrating their defense, but it was a challenge to play against it.
Terry, they had a lot of bigs out, and you guys really dominated on the boards. How important was that?
Well, the boards I look at, I don't so much look at their offensive rebounds. I expect to be a good defensive rebounding team, but getting extra possessions is going to be important. I think limiting them to 2 offensive rebounds is probably the biggest rebounding stat. And you wouldn't, obviously, when they have a lot of perimeter players out there, you really don't expect them to get a lot of offensive rebounds.
What did you like about how you guys responded when they got, I think it was 5 there in the last couple of minutes?
Well, I was really disappointed. We gave up a backdoor to Corver. We gave up a layup on a baseline out of bounds. We gave up a 3 in transition. I just thought there was a little bit of a lack of focus on those possessions, and that was frustrating because we were really locked in for most of the game, and so that was the frustrating part of that little sequence.
I guess after that, how you guys kind of closed it out.
Oh, well, I thought we regained our composure. We got some we got some stops. It just we locked back in. So that offensively is kind of a struggle because like I said, they were switching everything. It kind of devolves into one-on-one, which I'm not a big fan of. But I thought Damien made some really good reads. I thought the fact that Chief came back and made that 3 after he had just missed one, he did that in the previous game. I don't know, the games running together. Was it Miami you made that one?
It was the last game.
Okay. Anyway, to miss one and then come back and make one, I thought that was big time.
Coach, how would you describe what CJ did for you?
Well, the stretch he had in the second quarter, they had Zizic in, and we were putting them in pick and rolls, and that little 2 or 3, 4 minute stretch gave us a nice little burst. But he moved well without the ball. He didn't necessarily shoot the ball that well from 3, but he found ways to score. But that stretch was important.
Is there a way to describe what it does for your offense when your forwards shoot that well?
It's today's NBA. If you can space the court with your perimeter guys and open it up for Dame and CJ, and Nurk rolling down to the basket, you create problems. And I thought the 3s that Mo and Chief had were really good looks. And when they have time to knock it down, they're good shooters. They've shown that all year.
Terry, 11 in a row now. Do you like the momentum you guys are gathering?
I don't know about momentum. I think we're playing well, and each game is a challenge. But obviously, to string together the wins that we've been doing good things at both ends of the floor, and I think tonight was an example of that as well.